अस्सलामुअलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहु। या रब्बी लकल हम्दु कमा यंबगि लिजलाली वजहिका व अज़ीमी सुल्तानिक। अल्लाहुम्मा रब्बना लकल हम्दु बिमा खलक़तना व रज़क़तना व हदैतना व फ़र्रजता अन्ना। अल्लाहुम्मा लकल हम्दु बिल इस्लाम व लकल हम्दु बिल ईमान व लकल हम्दु बिल कुरआन। अम्मा बाद फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। रब्बिश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। रब्बना ज़िदना इल्मा। अल्लाहुम्मा फ़क्किहना फ़िद्दीन। अल्लाहुम्मा इन्ना नस्अलुका इल्मन नाफ़िअन व अमलन मुतक़ब्बलन व रिज़्क़न तय्यिबा। अल्लाहुम्मा सब्बितना इंदल मौती बिला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह। आमीन या रब्बल आलमीन। रब्बी यस्सिर वला तुअस्सिर व तम्मिम बिल खैर। अल्लाहुम्मा जअल अमलना कुल्लहु सालिहन वजअलहु लिवजहिका खालिसन वला तजअल लिअहदिन फीही शैआ। आमीन या रब्बल आलमीन. So inshallah we are going to start where we left off last class, and we were on ayah number 11 finished, right? And we are
Right.
to start on number 12 inshallah. So Marine, are you in a mood to recite from 1 to 12?
Recitation is fine. जी recite कर सकते हैं इंशाल्लाह.
Yeah, and we need to feel it because now we know these ayat.
Okay, sir.
Sorry to put you on spot.
नहीं उस्ताद के लिए सिर्फ वो मुसहफ लेकर आ थी, सामने नहीं पड़ा था.
यहाँ से देख लो स्क्रीन से, और यू अगर जैसे भी कंफर्टेबल हो.
हाँ जी, बस मैं लेकर
We're gonna start off with beautiful recitation, inshallah. That's why.
और भी प्रेशर डाल दे उस्ताद.
हाँ?
मैंने कहा और भी डाल दे प्रेशर.
इंशाल्लाह.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا. إنا خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا. إنا هديناه السبيل إما شاكرا وإما كفورا. إنا أعتدنا للكافرين سلاسل وأغلالا وسعيرا. إن الأبرار يشربون من كأس كان مزاجها كافورا. عينا يشرب بها عباد الله يفجرونها تفجيرا يوفون بالنذر ويخافون يوما كان شره مستطيرا ويطعمون الطعام على حبه مسكينا ويتيما وأسيرا إنما نطعمكم لوجه الله لا نريد منكم إنما نطعمكم لوجه الله لا نريد منكم جزاء ولا شكورا إنا نخاف من ربنا يوما عبوسا قمطريرا فوقاهم الله شر ذلك يوم فوقاهم الله شر ذلك اليوم ولقاهم نضرة وسرورا. यहाँ तक पढ़ना था उस्ताद?
11 तक खत्म कर लो ना।
जी 11 पढ़ लिया.
Yeah, okay. I don't know where I was. Sorry. Yes, subhanallah, I was so lost. MashaAllah, barakallah fiki. Ya Rab, Ya Rab. So now, inshallah, ayah number 12. So we see that all explanation that about the people of Jannah, right? So what they were doing, what was their lifestyle in this world, basically, right? So they were fulfilling the oath. That oath could be ahad alastu bi rabbikum, right? And that could be our day to day. Sometimes we make nazar, right? So both can be implied over here. So they are fulfilling all their promises with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they were fearful at the same time. They were doing their best, yet they were fearful of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? And they were feeding. We see the importance of feeding over here, right? This is the best deed, subhanallah. And still they were not satisfied with their deeds, and they were asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They were fearful of that day of judgment, and doing whatever they are doing under this fear that he saved from that day, the like horrification of all that day, right? So, and then as a result, because their deeds were subhanallah on the best level, right? Their efforts, their akida, basically, right? They were not only satisfied with their deeds, rather they were asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, begging to accept all these deeds as well, right? So as a result, what happened? Allah ta'ala saved them from the shar of that day. وَلَقَّاهُمْ نَضْرَةً وَسُرُورًا, right? And the surur, the real surur they're gonna have over there, not the surur of life in here. Sometimes the things looks good from outside, but inside it's very ugly. So the real surur and nadra, they would be able to see in Jannah, inshallah. And then now next ayah is saying وَجَزَاهُمْ بِمَا صَبَرُوا جَنَّةً وَحَرِيرًا. Subhanallah, beautiful ayah. وَجَزَاهُمْ. Someone wanna try ayah number 12, the grammatical analysis? It's very easy, nothing complicated here. Jaza is same like waqa, right? Yeah, okay, go ahead, Mehreen.
Wa is harfu ataf. Jazahum is fi'l madin. Fa'iluhu mustatir, taqdiruhu huwa, which is Allahu, पीछे जो आया है. And hum is maf'ulun bihi. Bima is ba is harf jar. Ma is a majroor, and at the same time is mawsula. Sabaru is the silatul mawsul, and sabaru is fi'lu madin. Fa'iluhu hum bisabuti waw. Or the whole thing bima sabaru is the NDF for jaza.
Wow, what is that? Okay.
Bisabuti waw.
Okay.
Sabaru. And the whole thing bima sabaru is the MBF for jaza. And then jannatan is the maf'ul bihi sani for jaza, and wa is harfu ataf. Harira is the ma'tufun ala to jannatan.
Very good.
And we have the jim zayya. So that is naqisiyai. It's doraba. So jaza yajzi jazaun fahuwa jazin.
Perfect.
Juzia yujza jazaun fahuwa majziyun. Al-amru minhu ijzi wa nahi anhu la tajzi. And wazarfu minhu will be majzan.
Majzan, very good. Very good, mashallah. Barak.
And then we have sabara, which is the doraba family. So it will be sabara yasbiru.
Sabara yasbiru. Yeah, sabara yasbiru. Yeah.
Sabara yasbiru sabran fahuwa sabirun. Subira yusbaru fahuwa masburun. Al-amru minhu isbir wa nahi anhu la tasbir wa zarfu minhu masbaratun.
Good, mashallah, barakallah fiki. And bima sabaru, this phrase, one way is that you said that ma mawsula, right? And this is silatul mawsul. So together it is what is it? Yeah. So now what is the other way to look at it? Is there any other way?
Yes.
What is
the
that?
hal? It is the hal?
No. Ma and sabaru.
Can I say? Ma, another way to look at it is that ma is ma mazdariya.
Yeah.
Sabaru is a silatul mawsul harfi bima. And one of the reason we say more of ma mazdariya, because if we will look at the, isme mawsul, silatul mawsul, I mean, they should match in terms of, the mean which come into the sila. But here, sabaru is a plural and ma is a singular. So that's why it is more in favor of ma mazdariya.
Yeah, that makes sense. And when we have these two implications, you know that when we say silatul mawsul, so we are saying whatever act they showed sabar on, right? So that is making that even little sabar, right, on small things, or some calamity happened, right? So they showed a lot of sabar. So whatever, even the small one, they might not remember that, right? But still Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is counting on their favor, right? So whatever sabr they have shown, so this is gonna be translation for ma mawsula. But when we are saying that this is ma masdariya, right? So what gonna be the masdar of sabr or sabaru?
Basiran.
Be sabrihim. Why basiran?
Be sabrihim.
Right? Be sabr.
Sabr, yeah, it will be the masdar. Yeah, be
sabrihim.
Be sabrihim.
And this ba is giving the meaning of because, right? So because of their sabr.
Okay.
Right? So this is how we're gonna think that we are taking it as a ma masdariya. So this is how it gonna look like. So وَجَزَاهُمْ بِصَبْرِهِمْ. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is rewarding them because of their sabr, right? And then Ma Mawsula gave it a beautiful implication that whatever sabr they have done, right? They might not even remember small things, right? But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is appreciating, right? We know that the mu'min, even the prick of a thorn, right? It hurts them. So still it is a reward for them, right? And we might not remember how we behaved on this small issue, right? But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is appreciating over here. And that is the reason that as a reward, they are getting Jannah wa Harir. Okay, so Jannah is basically garden, right? So this is basically outer environment, right? Your environment. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that they are going to be in Jannat. And then wa Harir, Harir is their basically personal beauty, right? What is Harir?
Harir silk. Reshmi kapda.
Silk, yeah.
Silk,
Harir
silk.
is silk, right? Right. And do we wear silk like in everyday, like in everyday
No.
occasion, or this is special?
Occasionally.
Special.
Very special, very formal,
Yeah.
right? And silk over here and silk of Jannah, no comparison, right?
Yeah.
There is no
Yeah.
comparison at all. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala obviously giving us example that we can relate on, right? So we know silk. So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving the example of silk over here. But the silk of world, this world, and silk of Jannah, no comparison, right? So over here we can see that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is like in both way. For like we were saying over here, that they are going to stumble on Nadra and Sarur, right? And they are real Nadra and Sarur, not the Sarur of this world, right? We met someone, let's say someone okay, no, not this example, but anything like you love someone, even you like some food, right? You love some food, and when you ate too much, what's gonna happen? It's gonna mess up with you inside, right?
Yeah.
So same, some relation from outer, like from far they look good, but when they come close it hurts, right? So but real surur and real nadra gonna be in Jannah, right? So over here Jannah and Harir, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that their environment gonna be look beautiful, right? They are going to have like unique experiences, right? Garden of this world and garden over there, no comparison again, right? Harir over here, Harir over there, no comparison, right? So they are the real ones. They are the experience that we are not going to have ever in this world. They are special experiences only for Jannah, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is describing that inner and outer, right? Both way they are going to be taken care in best way possible. Okay, the next one. Muttaqiina fiha alal araiki. Anyone is willing to do it? Number 13. Did we get the idea of Ma Mastariya and Ma Mawsula, how they work? And most of the time, we, wherever we have that kind of situation, like we can apply Ma Mawsula and Ma Mastariya, this is how you are going to look at it.
So sister, we cannot say jar majroor, right?
Actually, this ba is harfu jar.
Yeah,
So-
but if we do the meaning bima together, then because.
Yeah, no, but this is mutalliq.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we see that this ma mosula and its sila together, they are ism now, and their status gonna be jar because of this ba.
Ba masdar, yeah.
Hmm.
But basically, it will be masdar al-mawwal ban jayega na?
Yeah, this is masdar muawwal.
And then it will be jar because of the ba, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So isme majroor ho jayega.
So basically, Apa, inshallah, soon we are going to learn in our basic Nahav. We are going to be there after fail.
Inshallah.
That even fail Madi and fail Mudariya, even they can be act like, because whenever ma or anything gonna come with it, they become ism. They can act like an ism.
Hmm.
So over here, since ba came, right, and ma is also ism.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they are together. They are called ma mosula, right? So ma mosula plus its sila, they are basically an ism. They act like an ism. So that's why now, since they are ism, they can have status, right? So, and now ba came. So because of this ba, their status gonna be considered as a jar, mutalliq. So this is mutalliq bil fail, because that is related to jaza.
Yes.
Okay. Jazakumullah khair, sister.
Yeah, and then ma mastariya, I was talking about ma mastariya and ma mosula, right? So ma mosula, you're gonna say whatever they have undergo in that in their daily situations, right? So whatever they have shown sabr on, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is rewarding them Jannah and Harir, right? So even a small or big, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala counting all of them. So this is the translation we are going to understand as a ma mosula. And then ma mastariya, you are going to turn this fail into mastar, right? So mastar of sabara is gonna be sabar, sabrun, right? And then we have whom over here. This waw is whom, right? So we're gonna say bi sabrihim, right? So we can look that way. So jazahum bi sabrihim. So their jaza is because of their sabr, and that is Jannah and Harir.
So is it okay to do like either way, like ma
Yeah,
mastariya
both
and then
ways
ma
fine. Yeah,
Okay.
because they are enhancing the meaning, right?
Got it.
So
Yes.
yeah,
So ma masula, you said it will be translated as whatever,
yeah.
and
But
ma masdariya will be like what?
bi sabrihim,
Be sabrihim. Okay.
because of their sabr.
Because
So over here there is no detail, right? Bi sabrihim, because of their sabr. So there is no detail. But when we are saying because of whatever sabr they have shown on, so now whatever sabr they have shown on is giving us more shade, more detail.
okay. So still
Right?
we will use whatever. Okay.
Yeah. So it includes all tiny and big, everything in there.
Oh, I see. All the sabr.
Yeah. So that is the beauty.
Oh, okay. Good. Thank you.
Did we learn all these things? Maya Mosula, Maya
Yeah,
Mastariya, Maya Kafa.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. We
I
all
know.
yeah. But inshallah soon in basic class we are going to repeat them.
Inshallah.
Yeah, I need a review for that too. Inshallah.
Yeah, so stay tuned then.
Inshallah.
Okay, number 13. Salma, you wanna do it?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم متكئين فيها على أرائك لا يرون فيها شمسا ولا زمهريرا. So basically متكئين is
Muttaqiina.
متكئين. ये this is इसका root है वाव काफ हमजा and misale wawi and mahmuzil and mahmuzil lam. and it is isme fa'il, and it is a mansoob. And then fiha is the jar majroor. It is mutaalliqul. It is also a hal. Basically, there are so many hal here. So muttaqina is a hal, and it is hal for the thing which we read in ayah number 12. Jazaahum का जो मफूल बिही है, उसका हाल बता रहे हैं.
Yeah, so this whom, basically, the hal of this whom, muttaqin.
Hal of this one, right? Fiha is jar majroor. It is mutaalliqul. It is also a hal of muttaqin. इसमें फाइल का हाल है. अला हर्फ जर है. मजरूर is also araika majroor, but this is another hal. So basically, these are both are hal of al jazaani mutaalliqul bil muttaqin. Both of them are the hal of muttaqin. इसमें फाइल.
So basically, they are saying that there is one mahzoof hal which is like al-mustaqim. So
Right.
muttaqina, so the dwellers or the inhabitant of these jannat, so they are muttaqiina, they are reclining, right? So
Right.
this is what they are saying. So they are saying basically those who are wondering what's going on over here. So they are saying after muttaqin there is al-mustaqin, right? Al-mustaqin, the one who are living in them, fiha.
Fiha,
Right?
yeah.
So then they are saying that this fiha and al-araiki, so basically the hal of that mahzoof ism that we are taking over there.
Right. So they are hal of this. La yarawna. La is harf nafi. Yarawna. Yaruna is a fi'l naqis. Yarawna is the root is ra, hamza, or ya. It is memuzil an and naqis hai yai. It is fi'l madari marfu fa'ilahu hum. And the fiha is jar majroor. It is mutaalliqun bil fi'l. And this shamsan is maf'ul bihi. It is isme mansoob. Waw is a harf ataf. La is another nafi. And zamharira is another maf'ul bihi, but it is like a harf ataf, so it will be matuf and matuf ila on shamsan.
Very good, mashallah. And we see that this la is why this la is again over here. Otherwise it could be la yarawna fiha shamsan wa zamharira, right?
Wow, yeah.
So whenever we have this extra lam, and we're gonna see that in some places extra la, right? Extra negation.
Right.
That is why it is there. Obviously for the emphasis, right?
Yes,
so yeah, so it is giving more emphasis over here.
It's like emphasis, takrar.
Yeah. So they are saying that neither they are going to feel any heat
or any freezing cold.
So
translation will be, they will be reclining there in an ordinal couches. They will not therein feel any burning sun or freezing cold. और उर्दू में ये तर्जुमा होगा, ये वहाँ तख्तों पर तकिए लगाए हुए बैठेंगे, ना वहाँ आफताब की गर्मी देखेंगे, ना जाड़े की सख्ती.
Exactly. So no sun over there.
No, I mean no intensity. Yeah, no sun, no cold.
Ustada, what
question?
Go ahead, Merin, go ahead. Ji. Ustada, the Yarauna, what did she say the root words are?
Ra, Hamza, and Ra'a, Yara.
Ra.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ra, Hamza, Ya, right?
Ra, Hamza, Ya, right.
Yeah, I write over here.
Ra, Hamza, Ya.
Okay.
या इसके थोड़ी सी अगर इसका वो देखें ना आप, इसका सरफ सगीर, तो ये बन जाएगा रा यरा रायुन फहुवा राइन. फिर इसका जो है वो
Majhul.
majhul banega ruiya, yuya, yura, and और उसका मफूल होगा मुदीयुन, मुदीयुन. मरियुन.
Yeah.
अमर होगा इसका रा, नहीं होगा ला तरा. That's it.
Mashallah.
So, can I ask something, sister? ये आखिर में ना ला जम हरीरा, तो वो ला शमसन के साथ भी मीनिंग करेंगे?
Yeah, exactly. So la, no, this shams, for shams is la over here. La yarawna fiha shamsan.
Oh, so yarawna wala,
So,
yarawna
yeah,
wala.
la is already there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, for shamsan.
Yeah, but this la is extra, la zaida. And la zaida, ba zaida, ma zaida, right? All these, when we say these letters or these words are zaida, doesn't mean they are extra, meaning they are there for a reason, and the reason is to emphasize it more. Right? So over here, this la is emphasizing it more. So neither they are going to have any heat. So perfect
circumstances. Yeah.
Right?
So for the muttaqiina, that is actually ism file, right?
Isme file.
Yeah, this is ism file. Yeah.
Isme file. This is form 8 hai ye.
Yeah, exactly. So waw, kaf, and ya or hamza could be the root letter. Waka, and then when we go to 8, so ibtaka will change into ittaka. This waw has changed to ta. Right? So ittaka, and then yattaqi, mudariya, and ism file would be muttaqiun. Ism maf'ul would be muttaqa'un. Right? Yeah. So this is how it's gonna work.
Other thing, this yarawna jumla felia will be hale saniya min maf'ul bihi jazahum ka hai na.
Yeah, exactly.
So ye pure haal chal rahe hain.
Yeah, so muttaqina fiha, this is the hal number 1, that they are going to be reclined.
Right.
And then la yarawna fiha shamsan wala
hale saniya.
Yeah, that is another hal.
And can I take a picture of the ittaqi muttaqiyun yola jo hai?
Yeah, sure.
Ittaqi muttaqi.
Got it.
And this zamharira is fail khamasi. Subhanallah. So this is on the pattern of fa'lil. And if there is no sun, right, the question is how we are going to look at things, because we need light to look at things. Right? If there is no sun over there, because we know that is a shamsi kuvirat, it is already wrapped. Right? On the day of judgment, shams is gone. And while shams and all that stuff in the hellfire, any idea? Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, they are going to be thrown in the hellfire, right? Why? Any idea? No?
No.
Because
as fuel.
Say it again.
Fuel for the fire.
No, the fuel is already there. Shams is not going to add anything as a fuel. But there is another reason. Who is in the hellfire? Who are in the hellfire?
Those who worship.
Yeah, the people who do shirk.
Okay.
Right? Disbelievers, kuffar, mushrikeen. And they were and their idols and Shams, because many people they worship Shams as well,
Yeah. Subhanallah.
right?
Yeah.
So all of them, they will be in the hellfire with their ilah, right? Because they took them as a ilah, so now they can see that, oh, my ilah is burning with me, so they're gonna realize, right? So that is the reason given by scholars that they're gonna be in the hellfire. Okay, my question was that if Shams is not there, how we are going to look at things? Because we need light.
By the nur of Allah.
Subhanallah. Huh?
Nur from the Arsh.
Yeah, exactly.
Nur.
So the scholar says that maybe we don't need in this way, in this life, we need to have a light to process our eyesight, right? But maybe there is some another system, right? We do not need light, one assumption. And the second is that the highest creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Jannah is the Arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the most highest thing, right? So the nur of the Arsh gonna be illuminating everything. Subhanallah. Allahu Akbar. Okay, next one.
Sister, this is like a continuation of the other one. If you want, I can do it.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
وَدَانِيَةً عَلَيْهِمْ زَلَالُهَا وَذُلَّةً
وَذُلِّلَتْ
ذُلِّلَتْ قُطُوفُهَا تَذْلِيلًا. So, wow is harfi ataf. Daniyatan is isme mansoob, and it is isme fa'il. And it is a hal for fa'iluhu yarawna. Fa'il of yaruna, it is a hal. Alayhim is mutaliqul, this is jar majur, it is mutaliqul bil daniya.
So Dania, you're saying hal of who?
yarawna का फाइल का हाल है ये हाल है whom का basically the last आया yarawna उसका हाल बता रहे हैं दानिया.
So we're gonna take the same whom over here because it is talking about people of Jannah, right?
Indirectly it will go to that. Yeah, you can do that because they are all related to each other, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So because they are ataf, right? So we can say that.
Exactly. The whole sentence will be ataf on muttaqina and then indirectly there. Alayhim is jar majur. It is mutaliqul bil daniya. And zilalu ha is isme marfu, and ha is attached pronoun. It is mudaf alayhi. And now there's something very interesting. It is fa'iluhu daniya.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so here I have I can describe a little bit that there's a little advanced concept, but isme fa'il sometimes they can act as a fail. Okay, when it act as a fail, they can take their own file. So zalalahu isme marfu is a fa'iluhu daniya. Okay, and alayhim is jar majur for that. So so basically daniya is like wow, noon, dal, noon, and wow is the root. The naqis hai. Okay, and it's very interesting. Like if we will do the surface agil, dana yadnu danu'an fahuwa danin. So danin is isme fa'il, but this is masculine. Daniyatun is isme fa'il feminine. So this is a isme fa'il feminine in this case. So it is a fail. Basically, it is acting as a fail, fa'il, and mutaliqul bil fail daniya. Wow is wow. Some people are saying it is halia, and some is saying it may be a ataf also. Zullilat is a fail madi majhul, and it is mudaf za ला जल्लला फॉर्म 2 है ये.
Mm-hmm.
कुतूफुहा इसमें मरफू. इट इज सॉरी ज़ल्लत इज अ मजहूल है, तो कुतूफु जो इसमें मरफू है ये नाइबुल फाइल है ज़लाला का. तज़लीलन सेम रूट है एज ज़लाला, सॉरी इट इज अ मज़दर है ज़ुल्लत का, एंड इट इज इसमें मंसूब मफूल मुतलक है इसका. दानिया मफूल मुतलक है ज़ला का. So basically what they are saying here that जो मुत्तकीन होंगे उनके लिए कि and near above them are its shades and its fruits to be picked up will be lowered in compliance. यानी कि उर्दू में यह है कि उसके साए उन पर झुके हुए होंगे और उसके मेवे नीचे लटकाए हुए होंगे. They don't have to bother to pick it up, it will be already lowered down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, subhanallah. So according their wish, for example, I'm walking, right? And I love mangoes. So I walking in through a mango tree, right? And I see, okay, that specific fruit, like that specific piece, looks like it's ripe, and I wish I can have it. So the branch gonna come in front.
No, right.
Yeah, so according to your wish, it gonna comply according to, so you can just pick it up and enjoy, right? Subhanallah.
Then that.
Tazlilan.
Allahu Akbar.
Hope we will qualify for that, inshallah.
Inshallah. Subhanallah.
اللهم اجعلنا منهم.
These are beautiful ayat.
Yeah, this is really.
Yeah, a real motivation and encouragement for us that we can strive for this Jannah, subhanallah. So, yeah, okay, anything else?
Yeah, basically they are saying all the description, जो जजा के तौर पे जो descriptions हैं जन्नत के लिए, that's all they are describing in this ayah, कि क्या क्या मिलेगा उनको ना, रेशमी लिबास और garden and
Yeah.
you know.
So Vadaniyatan mean they are close. What are close? Zilaluha, shades. So
Right.
shades of the tree. We know that trees are very high in Jannah, right? They are very tall and huge trees, right? We have a hadith, the gist of it, that someone is walking the tree under the shade like 100 years or 500 years, right? So the trees can be that big, right? But still you see that it's saying that their shade are very, like they are covering, basically they are very close to these people, right? So that was reminding me that Bani Israel, the clouds used to cover them, right? So they were shading them wherever they are going. So the shade is going with them, the clouds are going with them. Subhanallah, right? So basically, this is what it is over here, that they are going to be under the shade. So no heat gonna touch them. Subhanallah. Right? And the concept that you were explaining, I always remember this ayah. So inni, indeed I am ja'ilun. Now what kind of fail is, what kind of ism is ja'ilun?
Ja'ilun, it is ism fa'il.
Ism fa'il, right? So inni, indeed I am. So this is my mubtada, right? Ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa is the khabar. Right? And now within the khabar, ja'ilun is my ism fa'il, right? And now this ism fa'il is acting like a fail over here. So basically Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, indeed I am going to, whenever ism fa'il, it is acting like a fail. So it is like about to happen. Something is about to happen. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, indeed I am going to jailun, make, fil ardi, in the earth, khalifatan. Right? Now what is this khalifatan? We have jumla ismiya over here. Jailun is my mubtada.
This is maf'ul.
Yeah, so it should be khalifatun my khabar,
Right.
right? But it's because this ja'ilun is acting like a fail over here, right? I am going to make. So now khalifatan is the basically maf'ul bihi for this ja'ilun.
Jailun, right. And you know, this is very interesting that some of the ism can act as a fail, and it is not just ism file. Sometimes ism maf'ul, and even the masdar can act as a fail.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it is very interesting concept, but little
So afal can act like a ism, and ism can act like a fail.
fail, right.
Subhanallah.
And when there is a ism maf'ul, it cannot, because it is passive, it will take the naibal file, any marfu ism as a naibal file for the maf'ul, because they cannot take the ism. Even the masdar will act as a fail.
Yeah. Subhanallah, yeah. So Arabic is mashallah.
One more thing is about muta'alliqul bil fail. We always think that muta'alliqul bil fail is only muta'alliq to khabar or khabar or
No,
muta'alliq bil fail.
it could be mutalik by for anything.
Right, so it will be muta'alliq for all this. इसमें mushtaq, इसमें fa'il, इसमें maf'ul, tabdil, mubalagha, इसमें safai, mushabba. Even masdar, it can be muta'alliq to them, and also muta'alliq to isme fail. We just saw it in Daniya. You know, alayhim is a muta'alliqul bil Daniya.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so isme fail also, it could be muta'alliq. So a lot of actions for muta'alliq.
Yeah, subhan.
Okay, thank you.
MashaAllah.
Barakallah fiki. Okay, so now we are on number 15. وَيُطَافُ عَلَيْهِمْ. Anyone wanna give it a try?
Teacher, I can try.
Yeah, go ahead, Sister Naseem.
Oh, but not prepared, but I can try.
It's okay. It's okay.
ويطاف أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويطاف عليهم بآنيات من فضة أكواب كانت قوارير وأطف يطاف فعل مضارع مجهول نائب فاعل غائب مذکر مفرد عليهم جر प्लस اسم मजरूर MBF بآنيات جر प्लस اسم मजरूर MBF मिन फिजातिन जर प्लस मजरूर MBF मोनस नकरा मजरूर जुमला फेलिया मतूफ अला जुमला साबका व अतफ अकवाबिन इसमें मजरूर मुजक्कर जमा कानत फेल माजी गायब मोनस मुफरिद व इसमें काना मुस्ततिर तकदीर हिया.
Yeah, sorry, akwab is broken plural, right?
Yes.
So then it is going to consider feminine.
Feminine.
Yeah.
Sorry, monas. Yes. कानत फेली माजी गायब मोनस वस्मे काना मुस्ततिर तकदीर हिया कवारीरा इसमें मंसूब खबर काना मंसूब जुमला इस्मिया व जुमला काना सिफाए अकवाबिन और इन पर चांदी के बर्तनों और जामों का दौर कराया जाएगा जो शीशे के होंगे. इसमें ये बताया गया है ताफा ताफा तोय वाव फे अजवफे वावी ताफा यतूफो तवाफन फाहोवा ताफुन माजी मजहूल तैफा मुजारे मजहूल युताफो फाहोवा मुताफुन फेले अमर तुफ फेले नहीं ला तो ला ताफतुफ इसमें जर मतूफुन.
गुड.
इस आयत के अंदर बताया जा रहा है कि ये इन पर चांदी के बर्तनों और जामों का दौर कराया जाएगा जो शीशे के होंगे. देखने में तो वो शीशा लगेगा लेकिन हकीकत में चांदी से बना हुआ होगा. अल्लाह ताला ने नाम जो दुनिया में चीजों के हैं वही जन्नत में चीजों के हैं, लेकिन उसके जायके में, उसकी सूरत में, उसकी खुसूसियात में बहुत फर्क है. तो लगेंगे तो शीशे के लेकिन होगा असल में ये चांदी.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. यहाँ पे in this world we have crystal. Kawarir is basically crystal.
Yes.
So these crystal, they are kind of a sand. They are made out of sand, right?
जी
Yeah, but over there, they are going to be out of silver. And silver, we know it's not see-through. It's not transparent,
जी
right? We cannot see through like we can see through in a crystal. But Allahu Alam, right? What kind of chandi or silver it is, right? So we would be able to see through it basically. And again, why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving examples of this world, because so we can relate it, right? If he mentions some like the other name for this kawarir, we won't be able to relate it. So that is the reason that he is using the example from this world, so we can relate it better, and we can strive, wish to have this, right? Okay, so next ayah. Anything in this ayah? So basically, so the ania is all kind of utensils, right? It can refer to plates, cups, or anything. So basically, they are these ania, like meaning the trays of food are circulating, right? So they are being served with
मुख्तलिफ बर्तन जो होंगे
yeah, not only drinks. So far we were talking about drinks only, but ania is showing that there is going to be some appetizer, some meal as well, right? So they are served some appetizer now, because ania could be anything. Ania could be plates, right? So they are being served with all that kind of appetizer, all the drinks and everything. And then it is describing akwab, that akwab are made out of like silver crystal basically. Okay, next ayah.
तो सिस्टर यहाँ पे भी नियतिन है ना, नकरा है, तो उस वो मौसूफ और मिन फिद्दतिन सिफत
Yeah.
बन सकता है
जी, exactly. So bi aniyatin is like nakira over here. So this min fiddatin is basically the sifa of aniya, and same is akwabin is the common. So kanat kawarira is the sifa of akwabin, right? It is describing that these akwab would be out of crystal. And then kawarira min fiddatin, right? So there's so many.
It's a continue.
Yeah. So kawarira. So these like we can say crystal, silver, right? Whatever. Min fiddatin. So again, they are made out of fidda, out of silver, right? Qaddaruha takdira, right? So this is failun madin, failuhu hum, right? So they are going to fill it, measure it. Basically, this ha is referring to this akwab, right? Takdira, perfectly, a perfect measure. Now this perfect measure could be like how much you want, right? It says over here, iza ishtahaw. So when they will wish miqdaran, whatever amount they are wishing, minal mashrubi ja'ahum ala dhalikal qadr. So the amount you are wishing, not one sip more or not one sip less. Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
No waste.
Yeah, so basically they are going to able to read your mind, right? And this is talking about who is qaddaruhum in there. What? Qaddaru, who is whom in there?
Oh, the young boys.
So the yuta, the
जन्नत के जो
the
हूर और
जो young, हाँ वो जो
servers basically.
हाँ servers जी
गुलाम नौजवान बच्चे
So
होंगे
yutafu, right? So they
जी,
are,
जी,
who are there? They are not described it yet. That is in next ayat, right? Vayutufu
जी
wildanul mukhalladun. These are the ones,
जी
right?
जी
So now these servers are going to be able to read your mind, how much drink you want. So they are going to pour exactly the amount you want. Allahu Akbar.
Subhanallah.
So this is beautiful, subhanallah. Anything over here? Qaddaru. So
Qaddara.
qaddiru taqdiran, right? Fahuwa muqaddir.
allama आसान yeah
So that is easy, family 2. And kawarir we already discussed, and this min fiddatin is the sifa of kawarir, and taqdiran is basically maful mutlaq over here, because we have qaddaru and then taqdira. So this is maful mutlaq. So exact amount they are going to pour. Next one, Vayuskona, what time is it? We have, okay.
so we can stop here
We can stop here, okay.
It's 6:30. So qaddara yuqaddiru taqdiran. Yeah, you did that. Good, alhamdulillah. I
Okay,
learned a lot.
we will start from 17 next time.
I just did, my micro, but not this much, this detail. So I learned a lot.
Alhamdulillah, we all are learning together.
Jazakumullah khair, sister.
Waiyaki.
Alhamdulillah, sister. We enjoy your class. Alhamdulillah, a lot of information.
Learning a lot,
I
yeah.
feel very ignorant when I was listening to you, although we were already finished the advance, but Alhamdulillah, it was very, really, really good. And I do not like to miss your class. Alhamdulillah.
I wish
yeah
I
ustad
was
jazakumullah khairan kaseera ustad
satisfied with my classes, but alhamdulillah, whatever.
we are ustad alhamdulillah
Inshallah. Allah Ta'ala make us more perfect.
You guys are the
we-
perfect. We are the learning just.
We give that due right of Quran. We are not doing it. Okay, so inshallah, with that we can end. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa zikril hakim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.